Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. This is Monarch. Today we're going to be talking about Riktor's support. We're going to go into the type of build that you can try and build for him, positioning, and most of all get into the mind of a support. And I want to preface this video by saying that this is my first MOBA ever. I by no means am a good player, but over the past few months since I started playing, I've learned a lot from my mistakes, and I hope that you can learn from the mistakes in this video, as well as learn some tips and tricks that I've learned to kind of acquire over the past few months. So of course, we're going to go ahead and choose your support card. I personally like going for Silentium. You know, you get double silence back, you get a little bit of magic power boost through this crest, and so our goal here is going to be to get to level 6 as soon as possible. I go my hook first because I want to be the type of Riktor to engage the enemy team, and the way that I can do that is by basically landing my hooks. So that's the end game here, landing hooks and being able to cast abilities quickly, and most of all be a tank for my team. So you're gonna watch what I do here. I normally like to place a ward on the 3 camp or even on the blue buff. Maybe I can find a support that's caught out. In this case we find a Chimera which is running around in the river, and my Twin Blast is here so I can land a hook, go in on them, and here we force the Chimera to blink, we get them down to half, and we're starting in a very good position right now because we know that the jungle is going to be weak, or that he's going to have to back early and he's going to be starting his jungle clear a little bit slow. Now, one thing to keep in mind is that scouting the jungle early game is a little dangerous because sometimes higher elo players will gang up on you. Maybe a 5-man will pull up and essentially be able to kill you and set you behind on your experience farm. Now, I usually like playing, whether that's Riktor or Bellica or even Decker, I like playing around the fog wall. If I don't show myself in lane, the minions won't pick me up and I won't show up on the minimap for the enemy team. So me hiding around in the fog wall allows me to stay hidden from the carry or even the support, and I can usually land a hook like you saw earlier. If I do, we can get a quick exchange. And with the Kira's blink on, we can also have a good 5 minutes of trading where we feel safe that she won't be able to blink away from us, and we can go in and do whatever we need to do to put them behind on farm. In today's matchup, Narbash is going to be my primary target. If I am able to put him behind and also make sure that he can't level up, I can make sure that he won't be able to heal up the Kira and essentially keep her out of the fight for as long as possible. So right here, we've already scared them away from their lane. They won't be able to farm for a bit. Kira is kind of pushing up to try and get those last hits, but I try to make myself a bit of a shield so that she doesn't get the minions. The early lane phase is very crucial to being able to, 1, get to your first item, and 2, level up as fast as possible. If I as a support can position myself so that either the carry is scared to move up, or if the support can't land their crowd control, then I'm able to put my own carry in a good position to farm freely and feel safe to move around here. Now our Twin Blast gets very aggressive here, and it works out for us because Kira now has the back, the Narbash is out of mana so he can't heal her, and it actually puts us in a position to contest gold buff, and we should definitely be able to take it without any problems. So I try my best here to stop her back and be a little bit annoying so that she doesn't return to base quickly. I mentioned earlier that I wanted to go for a tank build on Riktor today. Keeping in mind that Chimera and Narbash heal based off their abilities, you want to also keep in mind that there are items that allow you to hinder their healing, and Tainted Bastion and Tainted Guard are one of those items that you really want to be running first in this case.
Enemy tower is under attack.
I like to go through jungle because I can find enemy junglers trying to invade either 5 camp or 3 camp, and it also allows me to get quick access to the fog wall where I like to play from. And here, I know that there's no Narbash in lane. The jungle might be hovering, but I try to go for what I like to call a mini gank for my carry. And it looks like, lo and behold, there is a jungler. Fortunately, my Twinblast might have to blink. It does. Me blinking here is going to be a bit of a waste because I know Chimera and Kira's abilities are on cooldown, so I can just walk into tower, be safe. Now I can be a bit of a tank for my Twinblast, who still needs to farm from a distance, and Chimera comes back, but fortunately my jungle shows up. I do have stacks from Kira, and I get stunned, so I need to get out of here before I take any more damage. And I can keep healing through my potions. I get my healing from leveling up, so I'm back to being a little bit healthy, and I can stay in lane a little bit longer before I have to back. Now here's an example of me trying to do one of those mini ganks that I talked about earlier. Narbash here gets very aggressive on my Twinblast when he really shouldn't be because they're fighting in a wave, and he misses his stun, and I'm actually able to go onto the Kira to kind of zone her off from fighting with my Twinblast. Twinblast is able to do some good damage. I land a hook, and we are able to secure a kill here, I believe. Twinblast lands that grenade, and actually we don't, but that's not the biggest thing in the world. Now Narbash really has to play from behind. Maybe he has to take an early back. We'll see what he does. But yeah, setting up those mini ganks is very fun for me because they never really expect it unless they're warding. And because we've been winning this lane and kind of forcing them to play from behind, they have not been able to ward. And I can pretty much guarantee that I can pull up on the fog wall and surprise them. Now, considering we've won this trade, the Narbash has to back, and we want to keep in mind that we're also going to be paying attention to the minimap. We see that the jungle needs help on Fangtooth, so the Twinblast and I are going to rotate, and we are able to challenge and actually win this objective. And I think we might be able to get the kill here. Yes, we do. So our jungle is able to get a kill, so that's going to put him up and able to move on to clearing camps and maybe get a good gank going soon. And we're back to farming because we're both very healthy right now. And for the next few minutes, Twinblast and I are going to be playing Farming Simulator. I have my ult, so I know I can be safe if I ever get engaged on, or if I want to engage on the enemy team. I have my ult to pop. We're going to go ahead and get a free gold buff as well because they have to clear the wave off the tower. And like I said, we're just going to go back to farming. Now, Riktor is very dependent on you being able to land your hooks. Today, I'm not doing a very good job of landing them. As you can see, I get a little frustrated, so it's going to be up to the Twinblast to be able to find moments to poke, and fortunately for us, we have a good jungle, so he's going to show up out of nowhere and surprise the enemy duo, and so we're going to still be aggressive here. I think I can land a hook, so here we go. We're going to see if we can. We do. Fortunately, I think my Twinblast wasn't paying attention, so he's going to say sorry, that's okay. We still have a huge wave, we're going to push that in, and we're going to see if we can either take tower or maybe kill Kira. And I think my Rux likes being a little aggressive, so we're going to go ahead and engage with him. He doesn't need my help, that's okay. We're going to go ahead and take tower now. So now that the enemy tower is down, Twinblast and I have free roam of the map. We can go ahead and rotate mid or help our jungle get some ganks going. We're going to go ahead and stick in our lane. We're going to see if we can get some kills off of the duo and get Twinblast fed. If I can land my hook, we can do some good engaging. I don't, but I still have my ult, so let's see what the Twinblast wants to do. He gets stunned, so I'm going to go ahead and pop my ult, get the Kira off him. He's able to ult back and get one kill. Can we get the second? We can. Perfect. So we're going to go ahead and push maybe one or two more waves up so that the minions can pressure the tower, and now we can go ahead and rotate mid. I think I'm going to go ahead and do that myself before the Twinblast does. I'm also going to go ahead and put a ward up here so that he's safe and he knows that nobody's going to go ahead and gank him. And we actually build a big wave here, so I think we're just going to go ahead and push this in and see if we can maybe knock down the second tower. or at least get it down to half. So let's stick around, let's see what we can do, let's see what we can get going. And I think the Kira's coming back, and Narbash is here as well, so we have to be a little careful. We still can get killed. Ooh, Kira tries to ult, I silence her immediately, perfect. I'll go ahead and try and peel, but it looks like Twin Blast wants to go back in, and I silence him as well. Let's see if we can do a hook here. Oh, blinks out. I'm gonna go ahead and hide here for a sec. Maybe the Kira doesn't expect it, maybe I can land a hook. Or maybe she's learned from the previous mini ganks that I've done on her. Doesn't want to move up. Oh, she's learned, she's learning. So mid tower's down now. I'm gonna go ahead and move mid, see if I can help my Gideon because he is low and the Wraith is pushing up. Maybe we can land a hook here. Let's see what we can get going. Oh, wait, where are you going? There you go. And maybe the Twin Blast can secure a kill. Okay, I got that, my bad. But the Narbash is looking at us somewhere. We have to be careful because maybe the jungle shows up, maybe the Kira shows up as well. Kira's back up there, so never mind. Let's just go ahead and take a quick recall. So it seems that we're winning all lanes, and we have pretty good objectives. So I think I can maybe start building some fun items here. I still want to be a tank. I like to run Raiment of Renewal on Riktor, maybe second or third item, mainly because of the health that it provides for him. He doesn't get any armor from it, but the health that he gets on that item is pretty big. Having 600 health is a significant amount when you're trying to be a frontliner. So I'm going to go ahead and play some more and see if we can get some vision on the map. Hopefully nobody ganks us on the right side, and we're going to be safe to go ahead and farm on this end. And it looks like Kira is fighting our Twin Blast. She's actually going to dash, so I can go ahead and land a hook, hopefully. And she won't be able to get out unless she has Blink. She does, and she pops that early. Ooh, I land the hook. Pop my ult, silence her so she can't do anything. And Twin Blast is able to secure the kill. Very nice, very nice. So we have now free reign of this right lane for a quick second, and we're going to push this in and hopefully get the right tower. So we're making a call for Fangtooth, so let's go ahead and rotate as well. It looks like the Wraith was looking at us, so maybe we can zone them off, get them away from our people, and it looks like Chimera is looking as well. So I'm just going to go ahead and blink. I don't want to take extra damage that I don't need to and get the enemy team a kill that they definitely shouldn't. But I'm going to go ahead and stay around because my team is looking. And we've got Gideon here, so hopefully he can help us get the right lane or maybe get a pick on the duo. No hook here, so it looks like Gideon's going to go ahead and back off. We're going to go ahead and take a little bit of damage, so I'm going to back off and also make sure my passive is going. Narbash tries to get an ult going, but I silence him. And he's going to die. Yeah. I am low on mana, so I have to be conservative with my ability usage here. Let's see if we can get this wave pushed in and hopefully we can get tower. And Chimera is looking at us. I should probably back, but... Oh! Try to silence him here. Doesn't really work. Blinks out. Okay. We're in full retreat mode now. Let's get out of here. I'm going to go ahead and body block. Keep my Twin Blast alive. I have one ability. Get it off. Okay, that works. That's fine. Let's have a look at what Twin Blast is going to do. Can you get the kill going? He does. Perfect. Very nice. So we do get enough money for Raiment of Renewal now. And that right lane is going to push up by itself and get the tower. Twin Blast got the kill. He stays alive. We're looking very good right now. So I'm thinking that the Wraith, Quang, and Chimera are really the only ones that can put a lot of damage onto me. The Narbash and the Kira are showing to be the weaker links on the enemy team. So I'm going to be looking for some items that can either keep me in the fight longer or maybe hinder the abilities of the magical users like Quang. I think I'm also suffering from low mana. I'm using up a lot of mana on my ability cycle, so maybe, yeah, let's just run Time Warp so we can get our abilities back quicker, and on top of that we also get some mana regen. And at this point our right lane is looking good, our left lane is looking good, the mid lane is looking good, so we should just be playing for towers. Maybe if we can get some objectives going a little bit later, we can definitely get the game ended soon. So I'm going to stick with my Toon Blast anyway. I'm going to take this tower because I'm healthy, I'm strong, I can take the tower hits. I'm going to ult this Wraith so he doesn't back away quickly. And he's going to stay here for a little bit longer. And he's back to the fountain. Goodbye, Riktor. So we're back to Toon Blast again. Let's just go ahead and take our right tower. There's nobody to contest us. The duel is down. And it looks like everybody else is in mid. So we're free to push here. Let's maybe get the inhibitor. Or we might be able to get this easy kill on the Wraith here. Let's see if we can land a hook. We do. There's silence going. Oh, we went invisible. Okay. Let's see if we can get something going here. Okay, Narbash, that's okay. Look at me. Okay, let's see what we do. Let's maybe get this right lane. We don't get the Q up, that's okay. Let's just lock up. Let's be that human meat shield that we were talking about. Oh, looks like we're in a 3v2 right now. We might be able to turn this. It just depends on our positioning. Let's just back up anyway. Yeah, good call. And we can stay with the Gideon actually. So let's just stay mid. Narbash, you're not going anywhere. Let's keep him here for a sec. And Toon Blast is just trying to get that damage going. So that's going to work out for us. If I can land a hook here and take them out of tower, it's going to be very good. That's not what we should be doing. Definitely landing a hook is very important. We should not be trying to hook the tower itself. That's never going to work. Oh, took a tower shot. That's alright. Get a hook here. Chimera is very easy to get a kill on. Yes, we do. Silence, ult, and perfect. So the one person that I thought was going to be the biggest issue to be able to bring me down in health is out of the picture. We can maybe look left now. And I've got my Grux, I've got my Blink, so if anything goes wrong, I have someone to rely on and I can get myself out. So Quang has really good wave clear, so we're going to be stuck here for a second. I have to play this patiently. Ooh, I need to land a hook there. Come on. And we're just waiting on the wave right now before we can re-engage. Still a 2v1 on this left side. Come on, minions, get in there. Okay, Flex is going to get active. I missed my hook again. That's not good. Let's see. Okay, he's going to do that. I go ahead and silence early, just in case he wants to get an ult going. Sometimes people, when they're low on health, they want to ult and try and get some high damage before they get sent back to the lobby. Oh, I'm going to walk in there. Perfect. Nice. Okay, so our Mortgage cleans it up. Everybody's staying healthy. The Chimera goes down again. We're just going to go ahead and take this tower, see if we can end the game soon. This might be an inhibitor also. We've got the Mortgage here. Alright, nice. So let's go ahead and push for inhibitor maybe. Or actually, let's just go ahead and retreat. We're not going to be able to do anything here without our Grux who is retreating. So let him farm. Our Mortgage and I are going to go ahead and retreat. Ooh, close. So that's not a kill, but it's going to go ahead and pressure them a little bit. They do know that Mortgage's ult is down, so maybe they might use that to their advantage. Don't land a hook there, so yeah, let's just get out of here. Let's just go ahead and retreat and reset, get some items going, and maybe we can come back and end the game. So it looks like I've got Time Warp online. I want to empower my hits after ability usage, so maybe something like Elefrost. Yeah, let's run Elefrost and let's see how this goes. That way I get some health, I get some mana regen, and I also empower my on-hit ability. So at this point, we might be able to end the game if we just group up and attack one inhibitor at a time. It looks like Gideon is here. We've got Morgish coming. Yeah, maybe we can focus the right side and push this in and end the game pretty soon. So I'm going to go ahead and clear these minions, make sure they get up there, and they're going to focus the enemies. Okay. Going to be the frontliner right here. Morgish is getting active. Okay. She does a lot of damage right now. She got fed really. And oh, we got this Nardash. I'm going to ult him. Very nice. Perfect. I'm going to silence her. Perfect. Can we get this third one? And wow, Morgish is very strong right now. So very nice, very well played by the Morgish. We were able to land a hook and get a kill on a Narbash, so we're doing well too. And I've been able to work this Wraith. Let's see. Nope. Oh, he was back there. Okay, that's fine. We've got some minions on the core. Mid is also down, so let's just start working at the core here, and maybe we can end the game right now. One more hook. Yes. Oh, ult. Very nice. So very good cleanup, very nice game. Today we did a very good job of getting my carry in the lead, winning our lane, and getting some items online that are going to give us some survivability and also allow us to engage on the enemy and make sure that they're not having a good time. So that's going to be GG. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you learned something, and I'll catch you in the next one.